It's been 2 months, 62 days of loneliness, 1,488 hours of trying to forget. I wasn't counting on purpose. It was just my internal memory kicking in, as if my body was counting down the days after the accident, after the blow that divided my life into before and after. She left suddenly, as if the electricity had been pulled out and everything went out. There was no goodbye, no tears, not even a tantrum. Just silent packing, noiselessly, as if she was afraid to disturb me, or, on the contrary, didn't want to hear my voice. It all ended in the kitchen. I was standing at the stove, making coffee. She came over, sat down at the table, put her hands in front of her like a judge before passing sentence. I cheated. I'm sorry, it's just that. Cold, no emotion, like reporting the weather. And then she added, "But you're the one who screwed it up. You distanced yourself. You became different, dry, uninteresting." The words were like knives. I listened and I felt like I was going to explode. But I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I didn't cry. I just shut up. It wasn't just a betrayal of her body. It was a betrayal of trust, of memories, of plans, of 7 years of tears, of trips, of hugs in the rain, of sleepless nights in the hospital when she was sick. All of it undone by one thing. It's your own fault. Life without her began quietly. I expected it to be louder, that everything inside would explode, that the walls would crumble from the screaming. But no, it was just quiet, frightening, deafening. I woke up early, sometimes 6 a.m., even though I used to be able to sleep until 9 a.m. Not because I was getting enough sleep, but because I couldn't sleep anymore. I had dialogues in my head that never happened. Scenarios of conversations where I tell her things I didn't say, where I yell, where I explain, where I ask, where I walk away proudly, where she comes back, where I don't let go. I tried to hold on. I went back to the gym, started reading, started a regimen. I even found a new coffee shop to go to in the mornings. But it was a struggle, because every gesture, every action, it's like I'm relearning how to be without her. The apartment was different. The bathroom no longer smelled of her perfume. In the kitchen, her green mug was gone. And worst of all, I began to forget her voice. Sometimes I caught myself trying to remember exactly how she laughed, how she said my name. And that was the scariest part. This morning, the phone screen lit up. The name I'd been trying to scratch out of my memory popped up again. Can I make a call? My breath caught in my throat. I didn't even have time to think. It was like a flash in my chest. My heart thumped as if I'd seen an old enemy or a love it fears. I stared at the screen for a few minutes, just staring, and didn't know whether to delete, ignore, or reply. Me. Why? Still decided to. I tried to be cold. I pretended to be, but it was already boiling inside. There are moments. What moments? Why now? What does she need? Me. Let's do it tonight. Working? Texted and put my phone away. But I couldn't work anymore. The day passed in a fog. All sounds became muffled. Everything I did was mechanical. All I could think about was, why did she come back? She called in the evening. I put the phone on speakerphone, put it on the table, and just waited. Talk, I thought, just talk. Her voice was quiet, like it came through tears. She was silent for a long time. I was about to hang up, but she spoke. I have a tumor. It's female. I went in for a checkup. They thought it was a cyst. I ended up cutting it out. It's not clear yet. The histology came back today. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to heal. I don't know if we'll ever have kids. I froze. I didn't breathe. She continued. I don't know who to say this to. I can't tell anyone. And you've been there for so many years. You've known me. I just need someone to hear. The world stopped. I felt flooded. Anger, pain, pity, confusion, all in one lump. Why are you telling me this? I squeezed out. Because I'm scared, she whispered. I don't know how to live with this. I hung up the phone, but I sat there for a long time. My hands were shaking. I tried to remember how she used to look at the kids in the parks, how she said she wanted to name her daughter Alice, how we'd gone to the clinic to get tests, sitting silently in the hallway with our hands clasped together, how she burst into tears when the results came back negative. And now, she says, she may never become a mother. And I can't just say, it's none of my business anymore. That's not love. Number, I don't want to go back. But it's all part of me, my past, my heart. I don't feel like I want it back. It's done. My heart may shake with pain, but it's no longer open to her. But how do you live with the fact that you can't hate someone who betrayed you? How do you be human? Oh, I didn't sleep, just lying there in the dark, staring at the ceiling, her voice in my head, the words, the fear, the weakness. The woman who had called me was no longer the woman who had left proudly. It was the scared one, the tired one, the lost one, and I felt sorry for her. But sorry doesn't mean I'll want to be there for her. It means you were close to me, and I care. I felt again how easily the boundaries blurred, but I held on, reminded myself, this isn't your pain. It's not your family. It's not your choice. I wrote a message to myself in my notes. You did good. You didn't get angry. You didn't get revenge. You didn't let her back in. You became stronger. And even though it hurts now, it's honest pain. It means you're a human being, not a beast, not a rock, just alive. I don't know what will happen to her. I'm not a doctor, not fate. But I know I'm going to be okay. Because I've been through betrayal, pain, humiliation, and I'm still me. I haven't hardened. I haven't lost my dignity. And yes, it hasn't gotten easier, but I wasn't looking for easy. I was looking for the right one, and I think I found it